Hey guys, and welcome to another video. This is yet another Rengar game in the jungle, and I'm going against Lee Sin, who is a bit stronger early jungler than me, so let's see how did the game go. And also I decided to show a bit more of the jungle clear, so you get to know how to clear the jungle more properly. I usually start with red buff, wolves, blue buff and grump when I'm on the blue side. You don't need to clear wolves to get level 3, but I usually just do it to have more farm. If you can, always try to kill the little wolves first, because they do a lot of damage considering their HP. And after you kill the little wolves, you can easily kite the big wolf closer to the blue buff. Their Akali is overextending. Also, keep looking at your map. I don't use the F keys. I do use the F keys, but not constantly. For example, I can see the Kale's HP, so I really don't need to look there to see how is she doing. I just need to focus on the map and watch their health bars. Akali used her V here, so I think this should be an easy kill. And she's going aggressively for Kale, and Kale started with barrier, so that was an easy kill on Akali. Rift Scuttler is going to be up soon. It always gets up at 3 minutes 15 seconds. Kale needs to go back because Akali is teleporting, and Lee Sin is top as well, so I have no fear in killing this Scuttler. Also, I had mid priority because Diana shoved in mid lane, and I want to slowly kill the Scuttler, so the Lee Sin might even take a 1 versus 1 with me, but sadly he didn't take the bait. Lee Sin took a long route around top lane, so I had more time to get to the Scuttler and kill it. Also, our Diana just overextended a bit, and I think that I can 1 versus 2 them here. And also Diana has teleport. Just waiting a bit for his Lee Sin's Q to go away, and I root him so he can't flash or do something. I'd probably lose this Fizz if our Diana didn't teleport. Now I'm too low to do anything, so I'll just go back and get myself a Tiamat, which is a great item for a first back. After I backed, I immediately go to my bottom jungle and clear Raptors and Krugs and set up a gank to go to bot lane. It took me a lot of time to set up a gank on bot, and if this fails I'm gonna be a bit behind. And also Ezreal failed to ward a bush, so I knew that we can go through with this gank, and I was waiting for 4 out of 4 ferocity to root Ezreal. I think that we failed the gank, but Kalista managed to get a kill and we got a lot of summoners. So in the end it was worth it, and now I'm just going to go for my red buff. But then I saw Lee Sin top lane and I immediately called for the dragon. So we're just gonna pick up the dragon, and his blue is up. So I'll take his blue as well and then go to my red buff and do a full clear on my jungle. As soon as I came to my wolves, Diana started hitting a Rift Herald, and I was quite surprised that the mid laner in gold Elo do this. He shoved in mid and went for the Rift Herald, which was very nice of him. And I'm just gonna help him with it and take the 100 gold from Rift Herald and just continue clearing my jungle. I just killed the Scuttler, and our kill got bursted down by Akali, who used all of her summoners and skills, so this was an easy kill for me. Our Kalista died and the enemy team got a free dragon. And now their bot lane is rotating mid, so I'm trying to go with Lulu to help Diana. I engage on Bard who flashes, and now I want to kill Ezreal and Fizz, so I rooted Fizz and finished off Ezreal. And then I got a bit low by Akali, so I decided to disengage, thinking that Lulu and Diana can handle Akali, but I was wrong, so I had to re-engage to help them kill Akali. Fizz, Lee Sin and Akali are all in top side. Lee Sin is going to go back, and me and Kayle can easily 2 versus 2 Akali and Fizz. Now I see that Fizz is coming near me, so I'm just waiting that he comes very close to the bush. And I basically one-shot him, and my red buff finishes the kill. And Rift Herald just got up, so this was another free Rift Herald for us. Our Kalista finally stopped AFKing, and she immediately went for a 1 versus 1 Fizz, and so I ulted to at least get a kill on Fizz, but she also survived, which was very nice. Also at this point I really think that we can 4 versus 5 their team easily with Kayle and Diana. Our Lulu is very tilted, and this is a perfect vision setup for me to kill someone, but my team decided to go mid, Lulu and Diana, and I one-shot Bard, but I have the flash ult to survive. If Diana and Lulu just stood here with me, I think that we could easily win that fight. We lost another Infernal Dragon, which isn't that good, but it could be even worse. And now I threw my Rift Herald on bottom lane, ulted, and I was ready for the fight, but Bard nicely ulted the turret. And now they kinda want to engage on us, and their Akali just went way too far in, and we won that team fight. And our Rift Herald is still alive. We got another turret, and we're not stopping now because their Akali is still dead. And they really can't engage on us. We're just gonna kill whoever comes first. And our Herald even hit the inhibitor turret, and now Lee Sin engaged without a reason and had to flash, and Ezreal also flashed and Lee Sin died. And we got a free inhibitor, but now we need to back because their Akali is up and we have nothing else to take there. Our final goal of this push is to counter jungle their Lee Sin, so he doesn't have any farm. 2 members of the enemy team are mid, so this is an easy dragon. I'm just gonna delete this ward, and even Kalista and Kayle can burst this dragon. So we now secure the dragon, and I want to rotate to Baron, because I think they're gonna need like 1 or 2 players to clear the bottom wave. And also we have Diana, who can easily split push. And we have Kayle, who's very good at destroying Baron, and the Kayle is supported by Lulu, which is even greater. So this should be a fast Baron, even though we only have 3 members. Our Kalista is mid with Diana for unknown reason, and she just died, but at least our Diana got saved, and Kalista is just a sacrificial lamb and she doesn't really matter, and the enemy team didn't even know that we're on the Baron, so this was a very good call. We resetted, our Diana tragically got killed, but I still think that we can 4 versus 5 them. But now I don't want to fight, I just want that they engage and that we easily get their inhibitors, because they're not very good at clearing the wave. And now our Kayle made a bad call by engaging there with a flash. We should just push slowly with Baron. But it ended up okay, we got Akali down for Kalista. This moment I kinda want to go back to let Diana push the bottom wave, but our Kayle is persistent, so I have to ult to at least save her a bit. And now I have 4 ferocity and I flash on Ezreal. I could even root him, but he'd do more damage to me, and I think that this was a correct play, and I even got Fizz, and that's how we ended the game. But that's it for this video, I hope that you enjoyed it. I really love playing jungle, and I'm much better at it than in mid. So I think that I'll definitely climb really fast now, but until next time, take care.